I got 5 of them.
Welcome back to the Golden Hour.
Welcome back to the After Hour.
After Hour. Oh, nice. This brings me actually to two things I wanted to talk about.
Errors and omissions?
Yep. That's my new segment. Anybody can bring some things we omitted, places we erred. We list them. And one of the biggest ones I do all the time is I continue to say the Golden Hour if I'm talking about it here or at home. Chin, do you have your taser here?
No, I gave it to Georgie.
You gave it to him?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Damn it. Because I wanted Kevin to tase me anytime I said the Golden Hour on the show.
So let's bring Georgie on.
And the very first thing you said was the Golden Hour.
Yeah.
No, let's just buy another one. They're cheap. They're like $20.
All right. Well, I'm already buying stuff for the show. We'll get to this.
I'll buy it.
Yeah, errors and omissions. I think it's important to correct stuff when we fuck up. And I said Katzengano was from Winona, or I said Raquel Pennington was from Winona, Minnesota, 40 minutes away from me, and that is Katzengano. And I'm really embarrassed, and I'm sorry, guys.
Unreal, dude.
It wasn't on this show, though.
Yeah, it was.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was on the stream.
I asked who was the best fighter from each of your guys' state.
Oh, never mind.
I realized it on the stream, Chin.
Oh, okay.
And what he's talking about is Chin and I streamed UFC 307 on my YouTube channel.
Which I didn't confirm, by the way, but he put me on the thumbnail and said I'm going to show up. I never even confirmed.
Guilted him. He didn't get there till 8:30. I thought we were going to have a mutiny in the chat. But it was actually a nice build. Like Chin was like a big step up, and biggest stream ever. 45, more than double watching last time the whole time. Peaked at 75.
Holy smokes.
We're streamers now.
Wow.
We're streamers now.
You do YouTube?
Huh?
Nothing.
You do YouTube? Yeah, so I'm really excited about it. We're going to keep the momentum going. Any and all are welcome next Saturday at the stream.
What's Saturday?
It's kind of a mid-card. Brandon Royval, Tatsuro Taira.
Yeah.
I love Brandon Royval though.
He's badass.
I'll save my Brandon Royval story for maybe we'll have him zoom in after his win. But Kevin's heard it like 6 times.
At least.
Maybe I'll link to a clip.
Yeah, I could just tell a story.
What's the viewership right now on the stream?
On the stream? What do you mean?
How many
Like
people viewed?
700.
700?
Yeah.
That's triple digits, man.
I really only care about people aren't really going back. I care about the concurrent stream
When people are
numbers.
constantly watching.
Yeah, and the peak, because I don't know, the last one got 1,100, but that was only because we got posted at Chang's. This one was not posted in Chang's. Kevin was Nick Spill.
Yeah.
Nick Spill.
Where's the taser at?
Where's the tune into the stream for Nick Spills. It's actually one of the favorite segments.
I know, what are you doing?
Can anybody help me? I don't want it to go on the floor.
That's the weirdest technique.
It's working.
It seems like
it's working.
That's how Trump picks up the spill. It's just like,
No, it's happening.
Now keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. You got it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, good boy.
Great energy this morning.
yeah. We are doing a morning taping
Well, that's
today.
nothing,
Recording the
So,
after hour before Golden.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. The after hour before Golden Hour.
And then we intro our show as Golden Hour.
Right.
We're confused.
Yeah.
This is why we need a taser on site.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
I'm in a good mood today, guys.
Good.
Why?
Why?
You want to know why?
Yeah, we do.
Because I have my favorite meal as my lunch today. My favorite leftovers. It is. Do you want to guess?
Yes.
Mark can guess.
Favorite left.
Well, I kind of know it, I think.
Oh, because I've been
Okay,
talking
so-
about it for days. All right, so you're out. Chin, you may know.
I have a guess.
Let's hear it.
Does it have anything to do with chicken parm?
It does.
Wow.
That's all I got.
Penne vodka and chicken parm.
Oh, that-
A little chicken cutlet on the side. Here's what I did. Sunday, me and Mark played golf. I don't know how much I must have been annoying with how much I was talking about what are you going to eat after this. Because some days I just wake up psyched for lunch, pumped for dinner, because I skip breakfast. So I was like thinking about it while we're on the course. I knew exactly what I wanted to get. It was my favorite meal, penne vodka with chicken parm on the side. And there was a buy one, get one at this Italian place that I like on Postmates. They were giving me a deal. So I got that and fettuccine pesto. And so I thought the fettuccine pesto would be my free one. No, they sent me 2 penne vodkas and chicken parm, and I got the fettuccine pesto. So I've been eating pasta for days. For the foreseeable future, I'm just going to be running on pasta.
I was gonna say this was your lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
Wait, so it is pasta. It's not a chicken parm sandwich?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say pasta.
Yeah,
Tight.
yeah. Penne
I got
vodka.
it. I love leftover
job,
pasta.
Nick.
Penne vodka, and then a side of like a chicken cutlet. So essentially a chicken parm. So I'm pumped. I can't wait to get this done.
What I like to do with leftover pasta is when it's leftover, it gets all dry, it soaks up all the sauce. I ask for a side of sauce.
Smart.
No, they're very smart. Very
Galaxy
smart.
brain right
it
there.
It will get very dry.
It'll get dry, but I figured out you could put pasta with like a cream sauce in the air fryer at like a lowish heat. It's nice, baby. It comes out nice. I'm riding high right now, guys.
You can put everything in the air fryer. My girlfriend was skeptical, and now we have 3. It's like a dad, a mom, and a little child air fryer, and they're all running at the same time.
Sizes?
Yeah,
Fun.
it is fun, and it changed my life over COVID. The air fryer really had a renaissance.
Yeah, my brother Shane gifted me one. We'll see you tomorrow, Chen.
No, just making sure we're.
Once we start talking about air fryers, Chin's out.
Yeah, that's wrong.
I'm
that's wrong.
offended that you would check this.
Yeah,
It's
not
going so smoothly. That's I want to make sure it's
Not
still
cool.
cooking.
Yeah.
Everything's going.
That's fair.
every time I put some in the air fryer, I go, yes, chef. I feel like a chef.
I'm happy you're happy, Casey.
Dude, what is going on?
I'm trying to remember all the million things I thought of to talk about all week.
You should have like a little laptop or something.
I know,
Like this, yeah.
yeah.
By the way, air fryers. Do you guys put the little liner in there?
So let's talk about this. I need help in this department because if I put stuff straight in there, which I did like the first week, it's a shit show. It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So then I got these little silicone things to put in, but they're a little bit too small. So I'm kind of jamming a bunch of bullshit into the silicone thing, and then every time I go to get it out, I burn my fingies. There's probably a year straight where I burn my fingies every single time I use the air fryer. So I got these little silicone grip things. So not everything in the apartment's silicone. It's not cool. Now I have like a leftover tinfoil thing that I got from some food one time, and now I use that as a thing. What do I do? Help me.
Parchment paper.
That's what I use.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sell
It's like
it
a little-
like shaped for your air fryer.
You should, you should use parchment paper instead of aluminum foil when you're cooking it because you're not supposed to heat up aluminum foil.
Foil is kind of sketchy, right? Like something could happen.
Some of my social media algorithms are very like health related, so it's all those like guys that go to the grocery stores and they point out the foods and like you shouldn't have this, you should have this.
The Saladino guy.
Seed oils and all that shit. So wrapped up in that is that threw me off. I got to restart. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I cracked a beer at 10 a.m. before I have to work. I don't know what I'm doing. Chin put it there for me, but
Of course.
It's like cookware, so like pans and shit. And so one of them said, whatever they say, I believe. So aluminum foil, you shouldn't heat it up because it gets in your food, which is believable. But parchment paper is the way to go.
And there's no issues taking in the parchment paper out. Am I going to get burned?
No.
No, right as it's done, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all that to say, use parchment paper.
Okay,
How big
thanks,
is your air
guys.
fryer? The
It's this
cooler?
big.
I'm gonna hook you up with some parchment paper. I have a
Yo,
bunch.
that's
Does your
what's up. I got the hookup.
does your food stick to the parchment paper? Because that was an issue I was having.
That was going to be my question.
No.
When I was by myself, I stopped using the parchment paper because it would stick. Or if I put the big parchment in my small air fryer, then sometimes it would burn. It would like hit the sides
Up
and
too
burn.
high.
Yeah.
Here's another hack. Get scissors.
Mm.
Okay.
If you get if the roll is like too big, just cut it.
All
Get
of this is really getting into doing too much territory.
Yeah.
I don't cook to myself. I'm gonna throw it in there, pull it out.
However, you can cut a square. Come on.
Yeah, in like 90 seconds. My time is valuable, Mark.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a rundown because I was probably cutting parchment.
Yeah.
If you can't cut a square of parchment paper, we can't help you.
I agree
Now
with
I
Nick.
have a
think,
girlfriend, so
Yeah.
all of this is erroneous.
yeah.
I don't think I used that right.
You
No.
used it erroneously.
What a ironic error and omission.
Yeah.
But
Ironic.
I used to just I got sick of the parchment paper when I was by myself, and then I would stick the air fryer in the wash. But then I'm running my washer every day, but whatever. It's bachelor lifestyle.
It seems like you guys got the same setup going on, except
Yeah.
you live with your girl, so you get a little bit of help.
Oh, this is actually a great time to get into it. Casey definitely lives like a bachelor.
Are you talking about my bedroom picture?
I am talking about your bedroom.
My apartment looks like an Apple store. There's nothing there. There's a TV and a computer and a couch and a bed. But I like the minimalist kind of thing. I moved a lot growing up, so I like to be able to like just pick up and go if I have to. Like I moved into my apartment in 45 minutes. My entire thing. So I like having not a lot of stuff.
You're talking to a guy who drove cross country with all of his belongings in a Jetta TDI. So I know the feeling. I like the minimalist too, but then it is nice. The lady's moved in and she started to nest, and it's like it feels homier, but I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
We had everybody send in pictures, except Kevin doesn't like to participate, I guess,
I forgot.
of their rooms. If you go to documents after our episode 3, I think the pictures are in there. Sorry, you were gonna say?
I'm moving in with my girlfriend at the end of the year, and I'm looking forward to having a place that doesn't, feel like a Russian jail cell.
Yeah.
Although it's cozy.
And it's like that meme. It's like guys this is like literally all guys need to live. It's like a pizza box on the floor, a mattress, and a TV.
Yeah.
And maybe a video game console. But
Is it under picks, Nick?
picks. No.
Not under picks. Why would I think it would be under picks?
I told him earlier, you
'Cause
moving closer to the studio?
That's a fair mistake. Those are the pics I added to the edit and post.
Closer?
Going through each folder here.
You know what else WD-40 is
Oh, you
good
have
for?
a projector
Oh, goodness gracious.
and you're watching Talk Tua?
Oh, I didn't mean for that to be seen.
Are you joking?
We were just watching,
Well,
God, it's so embarrassing.
No.
Yeah, so that's the room after the lady moved in. We're still gonna get a rug. The reason I even wanted to do this is because of how high the bed is. You can't tell, but that is 2 mattresses because we have someone visiting and we didn't want to get rid of one of them. And it's 36.5 inches. It's like you need a ladder up there.
Yeah, it's too high.
It's too high, but it's kind of fun. But the mattresses are also really soft. It's too high.
So what was the genesis of this question? Because it started as how high is your bed? Like measure your beds. What are you talking about?
I just really thought the height of my bed was really funny.
Oh.
It's not really paying off at the moment. But then I thought it would be a more interesting discussion to look at everybody's rooms. And I want people to send in their own rooms if they're brave enough, theafterhourpod@gmail.com. But I think it's a window into someone's soul. You can let's go to the next one. The pig on the thing, I won that at Universal Studios doing the basketball thing for my
nice.
lady.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him at the noodle. So yeah, obviously the bed is very low.
Very
It's
low.
just a mattress on the ground, which
And it's all beige.
It's all beige. It is all beige. I don't, a lot of color at bedtime could be it could keep you up. I don't know, blue screen, loud colors. You got to be.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, but the reason I
just put on Haley Welch and end up in my dreams.
the reason I go mattress on the floor is because I have a wiener dog, and that way he can get up on the bed. Because he's low to the
make
freaking ground.
stairs.
So for all you haters out there saying your bed's too freaking low, double birds, noodle comes first, dachshunds get back issues, suck it. Yeah.
But
Respect.
will your girlfriend stand for that, or will you get like some doggy stares?
Yeah, I mean, well,
You want to be tough about it.
Yeah, I'm tough about it.
I'm a man.
What I say is what I says goes unless it doesn't, and then we'll get some noodle stares.
Because she makes good points, not because she told me what to do. It's because I saw that she was right.
Yeah, but I don't even have like a nightstand. I just go charger on the ground. Remote lives there.
I mean, if you have a low bed, the nightstand is unnecessary.
Yeah.
It'd be too high. It'd be way too high.
I did have like a little like shoebox for a little bit, but I was like, come on.
right.
Yes, like, you don't need, I want to go to IKEA, buy a little fucking piece of bullshit and put it together. No, a shoebox.
I'm screenshotting you and sending something else. Well, that's a terrifying room, Casey. I can't wait to see the rest of it.
Thank you so much.
Who's next? Oh, there we go. Can you go back to that one? I didn't see that one yet.
Oh, that's still Casey's. And then you see the charger stuff.
Yeah, absolutely terrifying.
Nah, it's nice.
What you guys can't see is the tripod set up right behind that bed.
So you enjoy living in maximum security prison, Casey?
I like it.
Respect.
No
respect.
frills, nothing fancy.
Did that picture come up?
Yeah.
When you told me about Nightstand, this reminded me of my favorite Onion headline of all time. Anybody want to read that?
Man puts glass of water on bedside table in case he needs to make huge mess in middle of night. Cut to earlier. You
And imagine how many times I've done that in the middle of the night, and then not clean it up in the middle of the night.
No.
I just save it till morning. Whose room's next?
Let's see.
Wait, I don't even get, what does that mean?
Huh?
What does this mean?
You don't have nightstands either, Chid. You wouldn't understand.
I have bedstands.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or
It's. Do you know what the Onion is?
Yeah.
So it's like man puts
Sarcastic thing.
the glass there just because like that's what happens in the middle of the night. It's like.
Oh, because he needs to. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Mark, could you toss me that binky there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Whose room is this?
That's my room.
Oh,
nice.
is it?
That's clean.
Also very beige.
Did you clean it for the photo?
Stepped it.
Okay. Shout out Steph.
That's a nice room. I wouldn't have known, but my girlfriend knew that this was someone who had a significant other. But like, I feel like you seem like an organized guy, anyways. I feel like this could have been your room
Anyway.
without girlfriend.
Yeah.
The hanging plant.
Would you bed fold? Yeah, the hanging plant's a big one. Would you fold the sheet like that on your own?
No.
I will
I
tell
would
you.
go just comforter, sheet on the bed only, no like middle sheet because it goes to the foot of the bed anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like comforter and stuff, that's her choice, but I like it.
Yeah.
I think my addition is the surfing thing, the surfing picture on the wall.
You took that?
No, that was a Goodwill find.
Nice.
And I liked it, so I kept it.
Sick.
What is outside your window? That looks like ground floor.
Ground floor, there's units behind us. So I kind of like have to keep it all shut or else people can see me sleeping. I don't like that. I'm like a windows and shades closed kind of guy. My other neighbors are the opposite. They have their windows open. You can see them like walking around their house. I don't understand how people do that.
I go back and forth because I don't want people to see me, but I also like the sun is my natural alarm clock.
I like that too, but then I only have like a sliver, so it's like you only can see me like a little bit.
Yeah. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice room.
I sleep with an eye mask on.
Do you guys do you have a TV in there?
We do, yeah. There's that little glass table. There's a TV there.
I never thought I'd be this way growing up, but I like the idea of no TV in the bedroom. Like you go there and you gotta sleep.
Yeah.
Or make love.
Wee.
Yeah.
Sensual, Nick.
Come in this room to sleep and have sex, and that's it.
And the projector looks cool in there, but it is not practical. The fan is so fucking loud. Like, you can't, like, because especially if you fall asleep to something, you can't, that fan's crazy.
You know what this reminds me of? The talk about the shades and everything. I used to live in downtown LA, like high rise on the 17th floor. And instead of like a regular window, it was like this whole wall, like multiple windows that are just it's like your whole apartment's like people could see through it. So whenever we would have to have sex, it would be this thing where I'm like, fucking.
Who's we? You got a turd in your pocket?
What hookers that I had there. No, and by the hookers did show up to my apartment, which is insane because they went to the wrong apartment.
Yeah, the old hookers
They
went to the
knocked-
wrong
they knocked-
apartment
and I'm
routine.
like, who the fuck are these hot ass chicks? And I wanted to answer the door. I'm like, and then they went to the other side, and then yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's blinds. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Whose is this?
This is a terrible picture of partially my apartment, but I wanted to participate. So
Fair enough. We kind of get it.
Yeah.
Looks like it's part of Mark's apartment.
Looks like you're watching
It
Golden
does-
Hour in the photo. You are.
I am.
Later.
Yeah.
He knew what he's doing when he took it.
Of course.
He just put it on. It says later. It's a cold open.
Yeah, that's the first
It's like,
5
look,
seconds.
guys, I'm doing my homework here.
Anyways.
Cool room, man.
Oh, thanks. That's actually my kitchen looking into my
And
living room.
and now drum roll. I mean, we need chins.
No one measured their beds except for me. Like,
I did.
you
Mine
guys-
was 36 and a half
No,
inches.
but you said you wanted to take a picture with the thing, right?
Just show us. Not everything's a conflict, Chin. We're not
I said
attacking
mine is
you.
Still,
100
man.
feet tall.
Just-
My bed is 100
professional.
feet tall.
Huh?
I said the height of
Yeah,
mine.
he did say his bed was
No. I
100
thought you were
feet tall.
supposed to take a picture with the, so you can like
Oh, that's
know
cute,
for sure.
Chin.
It's so empty.
Oh, you have one nightstand.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah,
have one.
but I said nightstands, and you said it.
Okay.
That's funny.
And there's a
We,
TV.
we don't
on
want Chin to end up on arrows and omissions next week.
It's the
That would
last
be-
thing we want. Yeah.
I put a TV on a mount because when I move, I'm like, I don't want to like mount it to the wall and do all that crap. So it's on like a stand mount. But I did take a picture of me measuring it. And it's like what 30 something.
And so when you
They're there. Oh, it's a video. God damn it.
Riveting.
So mine's like right where yours is at, Nick. And
I
don't
have 2.5
mattresses.
inches on you.
I know, but I don't have 2 mattresses. I have 1 mattress.
This is a true
Riveting.
story. Chin was over. When was that?
What?
Did we stream 2 weeks in a row? Oh yeah, we
don't know
did.
if it was in a
Yeah,
row.
2 weeks ago when you came over to stream.
Oh, and there's my.
I-
Don't fuck with me.
Oh yeah, we forgot the reveal.
The
That's
singles.
so funny.
I mean, when you have hookers coming over on the regular, this is just kind of commonplace.
Chin sent this to the group chat. And it was very funny.
No one laughed. Maybe just you.
I like how the bullets are just
I
separated
told my girl. I showed Ash.
from the
Yeah.
gun. They're not a part of the gun. They're just scattered.
No, so the magazine's full clip. I loaded everything in there, but then I started throwing all the other bullets, my extra bullets around. So at any minute, if shit goes down,
I'll
have
throw
plenty
a
of
single
bullets
bullet at you.
Did Chin shoot me?
Yeah.
Why is your life savings on the
It's
bed right
usually
there?
always someone.
how dare you?
It's usually always someone close to you.
Yeah.
We're not close, so we're good.
Oh, when Chin was over for the stream last time, and I had this just absolute genius conversational idea about the bed height. Chin walked up to my bed and he was like, "No, mine's this high." I'm like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Oh yeah," because like I remember bending to go over and like it was.
Oh man.
Not bending. Like when she was laying on the bed.
Oh.
And I remember it's just being too high to like
But he like
Your dick
motioned
was
at
too.
my bed.
Your dick is too
No,
short.
You don't motion at another man's bed.
Nick was just salivating.
Oh no.
Your dick was too short to reach, is what you meant?
I'm tall, and I still
Yeah.
couldn't reach. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You have to go on tippy toes to do that? That's not
Exactly.
That's the other reason my bed is a foot off the floor.
But I do think if you can get in there and you're too high, the bending will create a fulcrum that might be perfect for the G spot. How I envision it.
When she's laying down on her back.
And that's why we need
back room
mattress
is-
stores for people to try stuff out.
This is true. This is true.
Doggy style works, but not missionary style.
You guys.
But I'm saying that I think missionary, the fulcrum. All right, that's the whole idea behind those angled bed pillows. You creating a fulcrum.
You guys are horny
Nick
today. I can
becomes
see.
Bill Nye the Science Guy at fucking sex time.
Thank you, Sue Johansson.
I don't know what that is.
We don't know who that is.
People at home do. Casey might.
People at home do.
You guys are horny today.
While you're looking for the next thing, I saw a terrible movie over the weekend.
Joker.
Yeah.
I wanted to go just for the fodder
Oh, damn it.
because I love the first one.
First one's awesome.
I never suggested going to Joker 2 to my girlfriend because she like doesn't really like dark shit, but then she expressed that she wanted to go to it, and then I started looking up showtimes, and I just started seeing the wave of criticism.
Yeah, it's warranted. I mean, it looked amazing. It looked so good, and it's a musical, and every time they started singing, I would look over at Jess and roll my eyes, and it felt like a Disney movie. I did not care for it. We almost left. We almost walked out.
Oh, it was that bad?
It was that bad. And not only is it bad, but it is long.
How far into it were you considering leaving?
Like 3/4 of the way through. Like we were already like pot committed, but we were like willing to be like, let's just
2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Did you not? Because I heard that it was going to be a musical beforehand. You didn't know.
I
going in?
I didn't know anything. Jess knew some stuff. We were in line getting drinks, and she was like, "Do you want to know the like reviews?" I think she was trying to like get out in front of it, like that I was going to be disappointed. And I was like, "No," because I don't like to have other people's opinion of something affect me going into it. I want to know what I think of it, and it sucked. It was trash. It wasn't
too bad.
What about Joaquin? How did he?
I mean, he was great. So there's a great scene towards the end of the movie, and I'm like, the movie should have started right here. Like, I don't want to give anything away, but like, you easily could have just started the movie at this scene and then gone from there, and then develop new characters that are just introduced kind of at the end. And it's like, what the hell did we watch that past 2 hours for?
Did it have any of the same like dark tone? Does he kill people?
No.
Yeah,
No, it's basically like...
if you're worried about spoilers, we're going to dance around it, but if you're worried about spoilers,
Yeah.
we'll put a time code or some bullshit. But
Yeah.
like,
It's basically like...
it's just baffling me. Why don't these places care about making money?
Yeah. It was...
My theory is they, which is probably a bad theory. It's like there's
lot
a
of-
return audience that people are just going to go see anyway. So whether the movie's good or bad, obviously they want it to do good. Then it's going to blow the box office out of the water. But I think there's kind of like they're willing to take more of a risk because people won't remember the second one. Like the first one was a huge hit, maybe.
There is a lot of often complaints when a sequel is exactly the same. I know. I say that all the time.
Jokes,
But it's crazy how fast word of mouth spread on this, and it's not working. Like, it's going to be a box office disaster. Tim Dillon is in it.
It's already considered a huge flop.
How was his part? Do you even...
It was relatively small, but...
Was he a stand-up?
He was... No. He was not a stand-up. I don't want to give stuff
Was
away.
his part bigger than Brian Callen's part in the first one?
Yeah.
Well, it's still there, so that...
Yeah.
It also sucks for a movie like Joker because it came out and it was so huge that it's hard to be
Yeah.
that.
You could have at least come close. If you kept the same tonality and the same darkness and like...
Have him bang Harley Quinn or something?
Yeah, this just was like a complete 180.
My problem with the Joker as a character is I think he's way more compelling and cooler when you don't know his backstory. And he's just like crazy because for crazy's sake. When I know his backstory, he becomes less cool to me. So I still watched the first one and I enjoyed it. I didn't love it like a lot of people did. But yeah, I still think like that character is much cooler when you don't know where he comes from. And he's just insane. Exactly, yeah. I don't know. That was my whole problem with kind of the franchise.
Well, I mean, when you know the reasons, then you kind of side with him. So if you don't want to side with the bad guy and you just want him to be a one-dimensional bad guy, and you know that you don't like him, that's
Then he needs a good guy there. But if you're just going to have a movie about him, I feel like
That was my problem with them even making the first one in general. Was like, I don't really want to know this backstory. I'll see it because I think Joaquin Phoenix is great. But that was my problem with them even making the first one. But yeah, I mean, in that sense, I get it. But
Tim Dillon posted a slideshow of reviews for it, and the caption was really exciting to be a part of something so special. Every time it says Joker fully adieu, I'm just going to say Joker because I don't know if I'm saying it wrong, and it'll make this quicker. Rolling Stone, Joker has a message for fans. Go fuck yourselves. Just how bad does it... Forbes, just how bad does it look... He cut this one off. It was a bad screenshot by Tim. Just how bad is Joker 2? Critical pans and worsening box office predictions spell doom. And entertainment section from some show. If you like the first Joker movie, critics say you'll hate the sequel. Box office update. Is Joker 2 bombing? Joker's audience review score crashes below every DCEU movie, and it's not even close. The miserable, utterly charmless razzle-dazzle of Joker. Joker 2 scores unwanted Rotten Tomatoes rating as critics blast profoundly stupid sequel. Joker review. Make 'em laugh and yawn. Joker takes itself to court. Are you clocking me right now? Joker 2 is an absolute disaster of a movie and one of the worst sequels I've ever seen.
Okay.
How many slideshows can you put on Instagram now? That's
I have a question for you, Casey. Do you think that they were trying really hard to be different than the first one and failed, like they were trying to be too artistic and failed, or they phoned it in and half-assed it? Which one would you
I don't
say?
think it was a phone-in situation because it was still $200 million budget.
Yeah.
It looked unbelievable. It was awesome. I think it was just brought up a good point that like the backlash that they did get from the original was that it was too dark and too like whatever. So maybe they wanted to kind of recalibrate. So I think it was definitely a choice. They pulled off what they wanted to, but it's just not what we wanted.
I think
not what I wanted.
I think also my bad. What are you gonna say?
I think they also probably leaned into the virality of the first one. Everyone was doing the dances and going to the stairs and shooting their own version of it. So they're like, probably leaned into what worked last time.
Yeah. And I mean, I did see a comment that said like in the original comic, like Joker was kind of singy and dancey and all this stuff. So they can kind of still say that they're being true to the original product by having music and dancing, but it just
Didn't
every
work.
time they started a music number, it was like, what the fuck are they doing?
Musical. Can't stand
I feel like I have a little bit of like Marvelitis, where it's like if I don't feel like this is gonna lead into some type of Batman crossover or some larger universe, I'm kind of like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, I want Batman to fight him at some point, and if it's not gonna happen, like, why? It just doesn't.
I see your point, but I think that's a bad disease. Like you got to go be able to watch a movie as the movie.
Yeah, I'm saying Marvelitis is not good. Like, it's not a good thing. I think Marvel has trained us to.
Inflammation of the marbles.
Nick is an asshole.
slow down a little bit. I think they're gonna run out of ideas.
Yeah.
They have so many movies that they made, and granted, there's so many storylines where they could take everything. But I'm just like, just make them more epic in a way. Have them come out like less
yeah.
movies. Have it be more epic, but they also have to make money.
Okay, shut up, commie.
Yeah.
This is a capitalist society.
I also want to share a movie that I saw this weekend. We had a double bad movie
Exciting.
situation. Not exciting. It's mad. I went and saw The Substance. It's you probably haven't even heard of it, but it's with Demi Moore. The storyline is cool. It's like shot really weird. They do like real wide angle close-ups with like heavy special effects on. Dennis Quaid is like a TV agent or a TV executive, and they cut to him being like a slimy guy who like is at dinner and he's like eating shrimp and it's all sound effecty and gross.
Honestly,
and
what
like,
you just described there reminds me of those aliens from South Park when they had like the season finale of Earth or whatever, and those Gorgons, and they'd stick their Gorgon in it. Sounds like that guy.
I try to forget about that episode.
I made up words, but I'm glad someone knew what I was talking about. Thanks. Sorry, continue.
No, the long story short of this is Demi Moore is like, she was like a huge celebrity and like she did like fitness. She was a fitness star on TV, and she's getting old, and the TV network wants to like replace her or something, and so she takes this substance that recreates her in like a more beautiful state, or like channel your
I like the
beauty
premise
or something, a rebirth of you. But then it goes off in this wild tangent of her. She gets like greedy and like wants to keep beautifying herself, and it goes out of control.
And then she shaves her head and starts doing the monkey bars.
Nice.
No, I don't want to give it away, but
Jane.
they had a lot of like special effects and weird shit in them, and it just keeps going and going. It was a long movie too. It's like over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 20 minutes or something. I almost walked out of that one too.
Oh, you saw it in theater? You saw it in
We saw it
theater?
in the theater.
Oh, shit.
Good theater, like one of the ones where you have reclining chairs and everything. We're eating and we're like, we need to get out of here. I don't know if all my food here. This sucks. We need to get out of here.
Oh man, speaking of eating in movies, I go to one where you can eat as well, and my girlfriend and I saw the Quiet Place, the new Quiet Place.
How many quiet places are there?
I think 3.
I haven't seen any.
Yeah, they're good.
Oh, they're so good.
And
We've heard the same amount of dialogue.
Yeah. And this lady next to us,
I think.
was eating fucking nachos in the Quiet Place. Like, there's no there's no dialogue. It's going to be like quiet as shit. And she's like, and I'm very like auditorily sensitive. So I was just like, every time she took a bite, I was like,
Dude, same thing with me.
You can't-
Teenagers next to me and they wouldn't shut the fuck up. And
Yeah.
See,
That's different. That sucks.
That's annoying.
Yeah,
But you can't
that's
be mad at
horrible.
that lady. She
just
ordered what they have on the
can't.
menu.
No.
and I will, Kev.
I feel like you can't be mad at the teenagers because that's going to
They're
happen.
teenagers.
But if you're like
This is a
going to the
full-grown
movie
lady.
to watch The Quiet Place, like
And you order the loudest food on the menu.
nothing sounds louder to yourself than your own chewing.
Exactly.
Like how do you not?
Yeah.
I can't hear dialogue if I eat a chip.
Yeah.
Like,
I have to turn it up by like 10 or 20.
and in the privacy of my own home.
Yeah, unreal.
Mark, are you? Sorry.
No, when it comes to like people talking out loud and stuff, I want to get into what the fuck is wrong with you? When someone's eating, it's just annoying. So I don't want to like punch her in the face. It's just annoying.
I'll say stuff under my breath like, nachos. Crazy choice for Quiet
So
Place.
she can hear it?
Yeah.
This kind of goes along with the Seinfeld bit. I said this in the first episode, how everything relates to Seinfeld. He does like, I gave him the half turn, and then I gave him the half turn with the eye roll. And then I gave him the full turn.
Oh my god.
I have a conversational choose your own adventure right now. There's so many places I want to go. Now I forgot both. God damn it. ADD. No.
You'll get there.
I'll think of the other one. Mark, are you like you direct stuff and are you a cinephile also? Or like, how did you even hear about Substance and why did you go to that? Like there's so...
I didn't hear about Substance at all. My wife chose it and we just went. And she's like, I'm never choosing a movie ever again.
Oh, no. Hang in there, Steph.
No, I mean, I produced and directed things, so like just naturally you study it, and the more you do it, you like get into it more, and you admire cinematographers and stuff like that. And we have a lot of friends that shoot movies and stuff like that. So just because you're around it, you like obsess over it. But as a kid, I like never obsessed over it. It's just like once your career advances, you start being around it, like being in LA and working on movie sets and stuff.
I feel like that's how I like am now. Like I look at that stuff way more. Like when I was young, I would just watch a movie and the movie was what it was. Like the cinematography, with like
Cinematography. Delicious.
brain moving faster than the mouth. We've discussed it. That stuff like affects how you watch the movie, but you're not like thinking about like, oh, this is a cool shot as you're watching it. But now I see that all the time. Like lighting is such an art, and to like have like silhouettes and shit, it's just so crazy. And now I will like that stuff will take me out of a movie because I'm like, this is how would you ever do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a balance of like when I was a camera assistant, first moved out here, I was like, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life and learn it and like be good at it and all this shit. And then when you watch movies with people, you're the annoying guy picking it apart, talking about like, oh, God, that was so sick. We should rewind it. And so like after you're in it for a long time, I try to like not be that, and instead of just like, you know, just watch with that. Try to be as clear-minded as possible when you're watching it.
It's the Dunning-Kruger
It's more
effect.
like the rewatch. I'll pay attention to that stuff.
Can we bring this back to Seinfeld real quick with
Yes,
lighting?
please.
Always.
Lighting. So with lighting, I know this because I feel this about myself. But remember that episode where he was dating a girl? She's like beautiful, but then she's in a car and then like certain light hits her. She looks disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel that about myself. Certain lighting.
Well,
I'm like,
we
oh
didn't
my
wanna tell
god, I
you.
look terrible here. I look okay here. Like, yeah, Seinfeld.
I mean, it is pretty bright in here. But sometimes.
That's why I cover everything right now.
I feel the same way. If I could curate a picture of myself, I could be like, that's a pretty good looking dude. But most of the time I'm laughing, I'm like, he looks retarded.
Yeah. And that's what we're all thinking too.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it.
You're not retarded?
Yeah, we thought this was like a
Known
special
fact.
needs podcast.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just a my whole job. Oh my
Make-A-Wish
God, I'm having like a beautiful mind moment. Am I not really scoring the touchdown? Did you guys not just all separate?
We get a text from like Lex or something like, guys, do the podcast that'll make Nick really happy.
Yeah.
By the way, we did talk about you on Fighter and the Kid in the last episode.
Ooh, that makes me nervous.
No, so I'm the one that was.
Oh, just stricken with anxiety just now.
No, they were. Everyone's super complimentary except for me. So, so Brian Callen out of nowhere says like, because he asked, Brendan asked me, what did I do over the weekend? He goes, didn't you watch the fights or something? I go, yeah, at Nick's place, right? And blah, blah. And then he's like, who was all there? And I'm like, Nick's girlfriend and her friend, this and that. And then I'm like, you want to see what they look like? So I pulled it up on the show. And then Brian's like, are you and Nick the most like, oh no, he didn't say, this is what he says. Are those the two most handsome producers, in podcasting? And I'm like, what do you mean? Who? And then I'm sitting next to Sanaz, right? I'm like, is he talking like about like us, like us like being whatever? And he goes, no. And then Brent's like, no, we're saying Nick. We're talking about Nick too. I'm like, I don't know if I can.
So they were calling
him saying handsome.
They
like,
were calling him handsome.
I say I'm not. He's not handsome, and I'm like, oh, but
Motherfucker, say it with your chest. Brian was trying to give me a compliment, and you said I was ugly.
I was confused. I was just
He's just
I was
dancing
confused.
around it.
By the way, Sanaz thinks you're handsome. Then, if that's the case, but, Brian and Sanaz think you're handsome.
Double spill.
2 spills, 1 app.
But that one's this one's like,
That was out of anger.
yeah.
Say it with your chest.
Normally he would just do this, right? But now he's like, fuck this. It was funny, and I mean,
that goes back to exactly what I said to you. If you see my exact angle, like he saw what I set up on my stream, I'm like, I look
he was
all
like,
right.
dude, yeah.
Semi-symmetrical, mouth closed, beard. But if I furrow or I open my mouth, it's I feel like I can look at myself in a subjective manner, and I'd say 85%
What's your
of the
rating?
time not loving it.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
What's your
What do
rating?
you guys rate yourselves?
I brush my teeth and get a haircut, 7.5.
Brush your teeth.
If you see me with my mouth open when I'm laughing and you have no context, and my hairline's like up here, 6. 5.
Quick, somebody else go before he gets to a 4.
The longer he thinks about it, the lower.
I think as a short guy, the ceiling, like the new 10 for a short guy is 8. So I'll put myself at like 7.5. Like that's the adjusted 5'6" guy.
If you were 5'11",
If I was 5'11", I think
He'd tell people he was 6 feet,
I
and
would
he'd
tell
be,
people I was
he'd be a
6
9.5.
I'd be
guilty.
Talented and symmetrical.
Kev?
I'm not playing this game.
There's a website that can rate our attractiveness, and I'm going to do it while we're talking about this, and we're going to put it in the episode. It's going to be funny. So I'm going to walk around and take pictures of you of all your faces.
Okay, I like the
Oh
proactivity.
man, I'm wearing a hoodie and sunglasses.
Chin,
Though, bro.
let's hear yours.
Honestly, if it was just based on my face, I'd be like, oh, we're fucked. But if it's based on everything, because I'm taller.
Yeah, you're
bigger,
tall. You're not a great big fat guy.
Not a great. Not anymore.
Oh, he's making a hit.
Yeah, you got to.
I just tried to not have any wrinkles.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
How do you not wrinkle?
Would you do this or like?
No, I just didn't
You did
do
the
it
Men in
like,
Black where you
normally
pulled
I'm
it
like
back?
this, and it's just
Like a bulldog?
Like a pug.
I just think I have too much skin on my face.
Poor guy, he was born with too much skin on his face.
I think I actually have the regular amount of skin, but my skull is small. Okay.
Oh, well, you do have a small head.
Yeah.
Because I have a tiny head, and this is my hat, and it fits you.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
Oh, my
bonkers,
Like a
because I have a
glove.
tiny head.
When I was a freshman, I had to wear a middle school helmet.
Same.
That they spray painted gold. And yeah,
That's not fair.
It's honestly probably fetal alcohol syndrome. Is that the picture Casey or Mark just took of me?
So what did you say? Did you give a final number?
Oh, I would give myself like a 5.5,
Oh, you're mean.
maybe.
No, you're cute. You're cute, bud.
No, on the best days when I'm like fit and just feeling great, hair's great,
Little tan.
little tan. Yeah, I do the spray tan, by the way.
You do?
Chin's being coy.
I'll say the most I've ever been in my mind is like a 6.5.
Chin's being coy. You're tall. You got good hair. You got a lot of tattoos. Girls
My
like
hair,
all those
I mean,
things.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah, I
put
know,
fucking
but
hair
you
fibers
still got good hair. You got a good hairline, especially for older gentlemen.
Kev, what are you?
You gotta bring that into the picture.
that
I
hurts.
think that has to be
You gotta
like
be careful.
applied because
I'll light you up.
There's no one who looks at you and is gonna guess you're 47. Yes, nailed
Same with Casey.
You would never think he's 40, right?
No,
I'm 39.
Oh my god, I cannot wait for Casey's birthday.
I'm never gonna look old because I'm too small. I look like a 8th grader.
You look very handsome. I mean, you were definitely.
hey Casey,
Appreciate
at
you.
what age did what age did everybody start shooting up and you stayed the same?
It was high school. It was like sophomore year of high school. Everybody's 5'4", and then all of a sudden they're 6 foot, and I'm 5'6". And that was it.
I was 5'2", and there was probably someone like you who bullied me because you were 2 inches taller.
Oh, yeah.
And then between sophomore and junior year, I grew like 7 inches, and I was. I honestly, like, I was like the fucking man in middle school. I've talked about this on King and the Sting. I'm not kidding. All the girls liked me. I was short, but everybody was short. And then high school people started growing, so the attention kind of went away. And then that 7 inches, I was just a gangly motherfucker. Did get a good haircut. I looked like fucking Lloyd Christmas. And I was cool and I had friends, but I wasn't getting laid. Didn't have a girlfriend.
My doctor did say I'm still growing, but I pay him to say that.
Do you really care that much about height, though?
No,
Honestly?
I don't care. I don't care at all.
Yeah, I don't see why it's a big.
No, it's not for me.
Yeah, a 6'1" guy would say that. Yeah,
I'm 6'2.5", 6'3".
sorry.
So far, Kevin's got an 85, so that's 8.5 out of 10.
I'll take it.
Whoa.
I think that's generous, but I'll take it.
How long does it take to come up with a score?
A little bit too long for my life.
Should we tease it for next week?
Yeah, of course.
Reveal.
we already
let's
know
also
Kev's.
let's have the fans vote. No, it's just gonna be dudes. Cut that out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
I have a question for you, fucking losers.
I love
hear
it.
Thank you.
I mean, not the aggressiveness and the insults, but I like the contribution.
It's not really my contribution, but
Kev's questions. I feel like that's a segment. You always, got a good question. Curious
I
Kev.
am.
Kevin,
Yeah.
Hey, I like that. I like that you said that.
like that.
I like that you said that.
it's too late. I've already trademarked it.
I forgot my question now because of all the compliments.
Was it best nudity scene? Were you looking at the rundown?
No, I was
I wanna
not.
see it.
But I do want to know that answer, and I have an answer for you guys too. So.
But wait, what was your question? You really don't remember?
Yeah, I don't remember. It'll come back to me. But
That's so unsatisfying.
yeah, it sucks. I have ADHD just like Nick.
Oh
No.
You what?
no,
I have ADHD. You have ADD. I have ADHD.
it's nothing like Nick's though.
You're right. Probably not. But yeah, best nudity scene in a movie. I know mine in my head
fuck.
right now.
Tell us.
Stripes.
I haven't seen it.
Stripes is with
I don't
Bill
like
Murray.
80s titties.
Okay, the only reason I say this is because it was the only movie in my house that I knew had nudity in it. So I would get home from school when no one was home. I'd take the Stripes pretty much every day, take the Stripe VHS, find my spot in the movie, and go see some tits. And it's like a big like shower scene where there's a bunch of girls like wet and jumping around, and I loved it.
And I love that.
No, it happens in Stripes as well. I never saw Porky's, but yeah, Stripes, classic.
The first I ever saw, and I would always be watching movies. I don't know about you guys. I was not shielded from anything we rented. It was our movie with the family. I'm watching it. I'm 4 years old. We're watching Poltergeist. I'm sipping my Pepsi real scared. Trying not to tell anyone. But so I saw boobs in Braveheart, which aren't great boobs. First boner is probably Halle Berry and Flintstones. But
There's the Halle Berry and motherfucking Swordfish.
She's not naked in Flintstones. She's just really hot
Gotcha.
and seductive.
She's not-
Swordfish were probably like my favorite, like most memorable titties. What great titties on her. And I would also download that scene from Monsters Ball where she banged Billy Bob.
Oh, am I thinking of Monsters Ball or am I thinking
No,
of Swordfish?
so Swordfish, she pulls down the book and she's sitting
Yeah,
by the
the
pool.
book.
She's got
Yeah,
titties.
yeah.
She gets banged from behind in Monsters Ball. I've never seen the movie, but I have seen that scene a number of times.
Chin, what's your
Again,
name?
I'm sharing too much.
Yep.
What does Halle Berry have like
Perfect tits, yeah.
no nipples, like the pointy nipples or like the circular nipples?
Circular, beautiful, brown little Hershey Kisses.
Okay, relax.
Hey, man, you open that door. You know he's going to walk through it.
The movie, I'm just thinking, I don't know the name of the movie, and it's a lame movie with Dolph Lundgren and that girl that was on Wayne's World, Tia something, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do like her.
Yeah, so she had a scene when they're having sex on the bed, and you see her tits look like the most perfect tits I've ever
Pull
seen.
that up, Kev.
Dolph Lundgren and her, what's her name, though?
Wayne's World girl.
Wayne's World girl.
I didn't know she was in anything else ever. So I
Yeah,
don't
that
know
was
her
like a
name.
very like a, B or C movie, the one I saw.
Tia Carrera?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's her.
Yeah.
Carrera. And Dolph
So
Lundgren.
far, I'm just
We're getting
seeing
mostly
mostly
Dolph right
Dolph
now.
tits. A lot of Dolph tits.
What? Dolph tits?
Yeah, it's short for Dolph. I mean, you know what I'm saying, Chin. Don't play stupid.
Don't know.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Now that we're just being like super cavemen guys right now.
Yeah, this is
Were you guys Carmen Electra or Pamela Anderson guys back in the 90s?
Carmen.
Carmen.
Yeah, Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra.
Carmen? Oh, everybody was Carmen straight across the board? Oh,
There's
wow.
another video I would download if I had Napster where she was pouring milk all over. It was like it was AI made for me. I love milk.
What?
She was pouring milk all over her titties. I don't know.
I love milk.
Oh, Nick, what do you got there in front of you?
What? Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Kev.
okay.
Segway King over
Get
here.
me out of here.
I love milk. Okay.
He needs some milk.
Podcast guys, I'm making Nick happy.
We should maybe like 6 minutes. We'll end it pretty soon. I'm sending you a video, Kev.
Headache now.
Guys, do the podcast for Nick. He needs it.
Whatever works.
Oh, good God.
Someone
Here we go.
DM me to be in Love is Blind.
Wow, Kevin.
You should do Love is Blind.
Burying the lead.
Yeah.
So, Love
Do
is
you know how well you would do in Love is Blind?
Yeah.
I don't
D1
know.
football player.
XD1.
Done.
Back in.
You never said you were a D1 football player. This is news.
Yeah.
I meant it was on the rundown the first
I knew that
episode,
you
but
fought people in the streets. I didn't know you were a D1 football.
I was a D1 football player. Yes, I was back in the day. What was I gonna say? Yeah, back in Columbus, Ohio, where I'm from. I guess they're looking for people for Love is Blind. So some casting lady DM'd me. It was like, "Hey, do you want to be on it?" I was
Fucking
like,
do it.
"I am not in Columbus, Ohio."
Would you not move there just to do the show?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Is that like?
I would
I've never.
100
I've,
show for Nick.
yeah, I've never watched this. I've seen parts of the show. I've never really watched it. Is it that like?
It's one of the biggest shows on
Yeah.
Netflix. Like,
Dude, 100% you should do it,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
It'd be great for the podcast.
Yeah, come back and talk about all that shit.
that's absolutely how I was thinking.
Yeah.
But usually it's in like Australia or
No,
like
You're
England.
thinking Love Island.
Love
is Blind
Island, that's what I'm thinking
historically
of.
been in Chicago or Atlanta. I did a podcast on it for 3 seasons.
But even if it was, like, that'd be great to go to Australia, to go to London, whatever.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I figured that it had to be like you had to live in the city that they're shooting in, so it's kind of like
She
not a-
reached out to you. Who
Dude,
gives a shit?
I'm sure they'll pay for your freaking, your whatever.
Like,
Not hotel, but.
you gotta step up to the moment, Kevin.
Yes. Dude, no one gets. How random is that? That's like a very rare opportunity.
It's true.
Jump on it.
Also, I was a little skeptical about her profile. I just didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
There's another thing if it's real or not.
I wasn't 100% sure if it's real. I mean, she has a blue check mark, but that doesn't mean anything nowadays. I feel like so. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge. I'll show you after the show, and you can give me your opinion on it. But
Yeah, you'd be great on there.
Yeah. Oh, dude, they would love you.
maybe I'll try it. Who knows?
I think honestly,
You'd go like this. You'd go, I have a question for you. Damn it, I forget what it is.
your demeanor for a reality show like that, because there's a lot of fucking, maybe they won't take you if you weren't crazy enough, like within your thing, but
No,
like,
because they need both.
yeah, and like,
You need the normies to make the crazies look even crazier.
if you got in that house compared to like the rest of the guys and shit, you'd be so normal and just not trying too hard. You do very well, and then you could be a reality TV star and help the after hour.
Yeah.
Let's remember the goal.
Yeah.
Got it.
I didn't call it the golden hour.
You didn't. Good job.
All right, last thing, unless Mark has these results, but we could also tease it for next week.
It's
Tease
we're
the-
we're teasing it.
I did see you laughing though. Did something come up funny?
No, it's teased for
Are
next
we teasing
week.
it, or could we get a little bit of a payoff?
If you're finished, let's do it.
It's still loading up.
Can you say somebody came up with a bad score or something like that? Oh, okay, because that's what I thought.
He's like that. I don't know why I was thinking about that.
Okay. All right.
You're just having a good time.
Let's see some scores on the old.
I sent you the link, so
Okay,
watch
okay.
it. The impetus for this is a grip strength calculator, and the UFC did a great social video checking all the main card fighters' grip strength. And first of all, I love it. I want this to be on the tail of the tape. I feel like huge capping aspect, but then I also just immediately bought it because it would be fun for the podcast.
How much was it?
$25.
Okay, that's a
I thought
steal.
it was gonna be way more. But how you doing?
I got it.
Nice.
Jenny, you warming up?
I'm just trying to. I think I asked Nick about this. Like, your dominant hand should be the strongest one, right? But grip strength is different. So I wonder.
It's always gonna
did
be your
both.
dominant hand. You can turn it
what
up.
did
just on,
what did Kayla get?
maybe rotate?
72. Okay.
Pause it.
110.
And these are annoying because the sound will go off after every time. But if you just turn up D, the nozzle on D on the soundboard, over on the right. Yeah, turn it up. All right. No, now I think it's
unmute
the.
90.4 pounds.
90.4.
And you want to make it big?
And then just squeeze it as hard
He
as
was
you can.
23
There you go.
kgs or
You want me to
something.
try first?
Let's go LBs though.
Yeah.
110 LBs.
Oh no. 79.8.
These two hands.
105.
Damn.
Dang it.
That's good, no?
Yeah, that is good.
107. There you go.
Wow.
92.6.
Sheesh.
Oh, they give one.
93.4 pounds.
I'm standing up when I do it.
Same. I bet this was high. He did the squeeze face.
159.2.
That's bonkers, bro.
He's such a tryhard. Him versus Alex is such
Yeah.
a
166.
their personalities.
Yeah, but he won.
Yeah.
Khalil's awesome. I love Khalil.
All right, we got the same thing.
How long do you have to hold it for, though?
You just watched the video, Chid.
As long as you did to get the.
The strongest.
Yeah,
hand.
so
Okay,
you get to
gotcha.
it in a half second or
Gotcha.
whatever. Nick.
113.6. Whoa! I got 121 yesterday, but I did it like 80 times.
What do I do to clear up?
Start.
All right, motherfucker. I'm gonna get fucking pissed
I
off.
think it's.
106.2.
Okay, respectable.
Almost.
106.2, we're squeezing stuff. We want to know. Folks at home, call in. If you ever squeeze anything, let us know. This is
TAH
Chapel Road
106.2.
with Pink Pony Boy after this.
So just hit start. That's it.
Yeah. I blacked out.
Use it Asian strength.
That seemed. I thought that was good.
105.
105, so I kind of beat you.
Yeah, you did. I'm telling you.
Kind of beat you by one there.
You guys gotta jerk off more.
Man,
Jeez.
my head hurts after that.
I had a headache earlier, but
Everything's recording, right, guys? It's such a good episode. That's when I think about it.
I'm always like worried about the
I'm like, what if we
audio.
lost all this?
Yeah.
189.6.
Shut your dirty
I'm
mouth.
just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. 112.4.
That's nice.
112.
I have these results after
So what'd you get? You're in the lead. Hold on, Mark.
116.
116, 106, 105.
You got 112.
Not
This is
great.
in
Dude, I'm the
three.
weakest one
Do
so
I have
far.
to do anything?
Press
Start.
Press start. That makes sense.
Oh!
Come on, Mark.
You saw
Yeah, I
it?
saw it. I
was
I
saw
was
it.
at 130.
He was at 131.
But what did it land at?
Come on.
You did
132.
Oh.
No,
Let me do my left
fucking-
hand. Let me do my left hand.
Holy shit.
132.
Yeah, I'm angry.
My guy's strong, dude. I think
We're
I
not messing with Mark.
blew my pecs.
That's the most.
That's 109.
109 lefty's good. You beat
Yeah,
me, lefty.
Yeah, that's
Whoa.
great. The most. What were you?
130.
Yeah, it's.
132.
It ended at
What
132.
did Khalil get?
Like 169.
60.
You going two hands, bro?
Yeah, you're cheating.
No, that's cheating.
No, he's not cheating.
Yeah, I don't count that.
No, just disqualified.
What is it?
1,000.
Oh, 100 even. Wow.
Is it 100 even?
100.0.
Yeah, that means I broke it.
I really wonder, like, if these things are like calibrated differently. Obviously, we can compare ourselves, but like, we all got more than everybody except Alex and
Khalil.
Khalil.
Yeah.
Which seems.
Well,
I
I
feel
didn't
like
get more
Joe
than-
King Buckley might have.
I didn't get more than
Joe Queen. How dare you?
Joaquin.
Wonder. What? No. Kevin Holland. I didn't
a lot
get
of
more than
pain.
Kevin Holland.
I've got our results.
Oh yeah,
let's
perfect
hear it.
timing.
Yeah.
Should I go lowest to highest or just
No,
Yeah,
no,
lowest
no.
to highest, lowest
no,
to
no,
highest.
no, because
No, highest to lowest.
No,
Highest to
highest
lowest.
lowest.
Highest to lowest is the
highest
best
lowest.
reveal.
Yeah.
That's producing.
Yeah.
I'm so
Why would I do that to myself?
Wait a second. This is the funniest plot twist because Nick, you got the highest.
What? I told you, if it's
right.
straight on, if I can take the
right.
picture.
Oh my God.
Fuck that.
Nick got 88. This is out of 100. I don't. It does 88. Nick got
I'm
88,
hot.
How does this thing know I'm short?
And I got 87.
Oh, man.
You're second?
Okay.
Yeah. Chin got 86.
I'm third? I'm shocked.
Kevin got 85.
No! Okay, that's bullshit then. That is
He got
absolute bullshit.
76.
That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. There's no way.
Great episode, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Oh,
There's no way Casey got that.
yeah, there's no way.
Crazy.
Wait, Chin, it says you're absolutely stunning. What
Oh, yeah.
Let me see my picture.